Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Make sure we're not sounding like a robot and there's not a bad echo. Don't forget, if you'd like to sign up for text notifications before I go live, simply go to www.travis.live, not .com, .live, www.travis.live. And I'll be sure, I'll be sure to text you before I go live so that we can continue that love, support, and connection that's so important. You know, for me, I would have lost weight alone if I could have, but I couldn't have. I needed family support. I needed connection and support. So Shibboleth, we hope at its best you see as another type of family that's supportive of your weight loss goals. We're going to educate you to the best of our ability. We're going to inspire you as God gives unction, and we're going to support you. And we're going to do it all in the name of love, all in the name of Christ. Welcome, everybody. We're going to get started. We're going to have a short one today. As I've been sharing, we've got a ton of responsibilities outside of class, and we're working hard for our Shibboleth family. So we're going to only go to about 11:20 today. So I'm going to be brief in my opening remarks so I can answer questions. Travis Martin here. I've lost over 100 pounds on the program. I want to thank our lifetime members and partners for supporting this amazing mission that is really transforming lives in the name of Jesus. Let's just all bow our unworthy heads and give Jesus the praise for it all right? He's awesome. He's awesome. So we're seeing remarkable numbers come through. The last few days, our folks have lost another 447 pounds. Congratulations to Sarah Grant and Jessica Coram, earned their 10-pound badge. 10 pounds lost badge. Karen Klein, BB Reed, Celia Holt, Shanda. I always say that wrong. Shonda. Sometimes they say I've got several Shondas, and sometimes it's Shanda, sometimes Shonda, but Shonda, Dan, Joyce, and if I'm botching that again, correct me, Shonda. But Karen, BB, Celia, Shonda, Dan, and Joyce, amazing. You earned your 25-pound lost badge. Great job. Robin Fuentes, 50-pound lost badge. And then Kendra Pless. How about this, y'all? How about this? Kendra Pless just earned her 100. Can you believe this? We hear about it every day, a new name almost. This is amazing what God is doing. Kendra Pless down 100 pounds. That's life-saving stuff. Life-saving stuff. 21 perfect days in a row, Patricia Marsh. Great job, everybody. A lot of other badges earned. Just, y'all amaze me. I feel so honored, so blessed to be a small part of this ministry. Thank you for letting me share in your life and in your joy. That's my payday, is seeing people lose weight and live happier, healthier lives, and we all together personally developing, turning our hearts and our minds back to the Lord. Isn't his many benefits worth it? But anyway, let's get started. Any questions for me today? We've got a Facebook group growing over here. Good to have you folks on Facebook. And then we've got folks in our Zoom room. Any questions? Let's get this party started. This can be on meal ideas, meal combinations, any stumping point for you. Now, these sessions are best when you have already earned your fast track badge. There's no reason not to earn that fast track badge. We provide that free to our beloved community. And our community is all of God's people, and all of those people that are not, that say that they're not God's people. It's everybody, every flesh and blood human being. That's who we're here to help, and we do it for free. We don't want anything out of you until you see the very benefits of this program. And then if you decide to give back, great. If you decide not to, that's fine too. Maybe you'll give somewhere else. But we want to be a blessing to you. And there's no reason not to earn that fast track badge. And then you'll get so much more out of these care and support meetings that I have at 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. Hello, Hannah. Welcome, Hannah. Don't forget, if you want to ask an anonymous question, just click the Q&A button in the Zoom room, and I'll try to be mindful that you don't want your name mentioned. Sometimes I slip up because, hey, what's more beautiful than the sound of one's name? I learned that very early on. I like to hear my name called, and I think other people do too, but occasionally someone doesn't want to be either have their name called out, and I'll try to respect that, but make sure you hit that Q&A button. Any questions? I've had a great morning this morning, got up, got a workout in, tweaked my back again. I'm getting a little age on me, I guess, trying to hang with those young boys over there at the gym. But other than that, come in and then drank me. I had me one of my morning recovery cocktails with some Spark and some apple cider vinegar and some fiber. And then for my first eating episode, I had some Four Sigmatic coffee mixed with Healthwise hot chocolate. I'm going to do that, keep it really light all day, and then have a nice whole food dinner as we ramp up for the Top Gun Challenge. I don't want to wait till next Monday to try to get in a good flow. So I'm going to go in and start trying to get started. My sister and I used to have a contest to see which one could get Travis to say our name first. We cray. Good morning. It's good to have you, Anisha. Hey, Deborah. My friend Deborah is with us. We're all friends, aren't we? Ain't it good to give the Shibboleth family? I'm going to keep harping on it. Let's be different. Let's give each other room to make mistakes. Let's give each other room to be fallible. Let's give each other room to be human. Show each other a lot of grace. And I think you'll find that it's counterintuitive. You actually perform better under grace than you do under the ruthless law. So let's just show each other a lot of grace. Any questions for me today? Hello, Kimberly. Good to have Kimberly Frew with us. Hello. Keep in mind, we've only got, hey, Patricia Underwood, only got about until 11:20 today. And then I got a bolt. Sorry about that, but that's why I went live a little bit early. We want to make sure that you keep moving forward. We don't want you to find any perceived plateau. Kiara. I always say that wrong. I've been saying Ciara or Sierra. It's Kiara. So Kiara, you have to just beat that into my head. Kiara. Nice to know that. Good morning, Sarah Jackson. Kiara. I always say Sierra. I'm so sorry. Kiara. You'll have to do that a few classes, and then it'll be like a nail spike in my mind, but it'll take a little bit. Kiara. Beautiful name. I thought Sierra was beautiful, but Kiara, I really like that. Hey, it's better than being called Martin Fartin your whole life, right? All right. Any questions? Come on now, bring it. You ought to be writing this stuff down daily. Write down what are your objections? What are the excuses you find yourself making? I'm a master at overcoming those for reasonable people. Hey, Chris Kemper. Hey, Karen, good to have you. Karen is just starting her lifestyle change today. We had one Karen that earned her 25-pound badge and another Karen starting her lifestyle. This is awesome. Sandra, new here. How can I incorporate popcorn sometime? Okay, make sure. Now, I don't know, Sandra, if you've earned your fast track badge. We have a complete system, a practical, sustainable lifestyle. It's not a diet. Once you learn that system, you learn how popcorn fits in. And here's how popcorn fits in. Up to 200 calories of popcorn is an approved snack. Okay? So ideally, we're only eating up to 3 eating episodes a day. The first one for the Father, the second one for the Son, and the third one for the Holy Spirit. We're portion controlling it and combining it right. One of those eating episodes doesn't have to be a meal. It could actually be popcorn. If we limit our eating episodes to 3, we're going to lose weight more optimally. But let's say that you had 3 meal episodes, and now you're having some mental weakness late at night, and you just can't get it off your mind. You can have up to 200 calories of popcorn. I recommend using 0-calorie butter spray. That way you get a little more popcorn. If you use ghee butter, that has calories in it. So you'd have to bring down your portion of popcorn, but it would be an approved snack. Let me know if that made sense for you. Another way to do that for optimization, rather than have that 4th eating episode be a snack, You could do what I do often if I know I'm going to have maybe a favorite TV show or movies coming on. I plan ahead. I know I'm going to want popcorn. It's one of my favorite things. So I might skip breakfast so I didn't have the eating episode. And then for lunch, have something really light, like for example, today, 4 Sigmatic coffee and Healthwise hot chocolate. Keep it light. That's one eating episode. And then for dinner, I could have, for example, my grilled chicken and my yellow squash. I love yellow squash. So grilled chicken and yellow squash on my portion plate, and then my approved popcorn as my snack. And that's only 3 eating episodes, and I'm going to do beautiful that way. Let me know if you need me to dive deeper with you on that. Hannah, starting my first day in the Shibboleth lifestyle, spent my first week learning the materials and websites. So excited to hit this series, and we're glad. I hope you'll join us as many times as you can during the week for love, support, connection, 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, because you're going to hit some plateaus. Our system, what makes it work is that it's very simple, but the beginning of it, learning it, is a little more challenging than a traditional diet. But once you get it, you'll probably never go back to any other diet. If you do, you'll come right back. Once this gets in your blood, you get it, because every day can be a different type of day. Those other diets, you got to live that way forever to keep your weight off. With this diet, it's like every diet under one umbrella, except for the best of the information. We're operating in a calorie deficit, and we're controlling insulin, which is critical. And we're doing that with different type of days, depending on our mood, depending on our situation. It's just awesome. So we welcome you to the program. Tricia says, good morning, dropping the weight and feeling great. People are starting to notice. Awesome job. Doesn't that feel good? Deborah, Travis, I got to leave my husband to the ER. Ooh, so sorry. Y'all pray for Deborah. She's on her way to the ER. Not sure what's happening there, but they need him to go to the ER. So y'all pray for Deborah. She's a good friend of the program. Been a great asset to many in our program. So y'all pray for her and her husband. Karen Klein, hello, my friend. What are good options to put with AHS mac and cheese? Any lean protein. So any category 1 or any category 7. So for example, I do the AHS fettuccine, 1 pack of that with some pan-seared, pan-fried sauteed shrimp. I do that for some shrimp fettuccine. I'll take that fettuccine and I'll get the canned, I used to do the real thing, but it's gotten so high, the canned lump crab meat. I'll put the lump crab meat on 1 package of Advanced Health Systems fettuccine. With the mac and cheese, I use 96% lean ground beef and make me a mock hamburger helper. But in fact, you can put any 1 or any 7 with it, 2 to 4 ounces. Let me know if that answered the question. Kiara, I am really wanting to do the Top Gun, but I'm recovering from a knee injury. I don't know if I can get 10,000 steps. Again, our challenges are on the honor system, and they're called Do Your Best. We ask people to tap out if on the honor system they know they aren't doing their best. Otherwise, if you're doing your best, you work through discomfort. That's what a challenge is about. You don't work through pain. So on the honor system, you are excused from 10,000 steps when you're in a painful situation. We don't want you to work through pain. We do want you to work through discomfort. So I hope that helps. It's on the honor system. These are do your best challenges. You're not competing with me. You're competing against yourself of yesterday. Your dogs like popcorn. Wow. I might need to try that with my picky dog, my little picky Boston. He won't eat nothing but meat. It can't even be false meat. It can't even have starch in it. He won't eat a weenie. He won't eat nothing but, that's an expensive darn dog. He won't eat nothing but chicken and steak and real meat, little picky thing. Coconut, okay to pop popcorn in? It is, but I do prefer that you use MCT oil. I prefer that you use 100% MCT oil. If you don't have access to that for your popping corn, you can use coconut oil. Where do you get the coffee, and what is the coffee? You keep saying it's called 4-Sigmatic. I'm a big believer in the power of mushrooms. See that mushroom up in the corner? This corner, it's all backwards on me. That corner, I'm a huge believer in mushrooms. And I love lion's mane mushroom for cognitive support, especially as we age. So I drink a cup of 4-Sigmatic coffee daily, and that's a freebie. But now I can have the 4-Sigmatic coffee mixed with my Healthwise hot chocolate, give it a chocolatey flavor, get some additional protein support, and count it as an eating episode. I like to do that. It's 4 F-O-U-R Sigmatic on Amazon. Sharon, I have a question about FlexPro. I placed an order and should be getting it tomorrow. Can you use the Shibboleth code for future orders? They only allow that for the first order. I really negotiated with them and tried to get on board with them after I really enjoyed their meals. And I begged. I can show you at least 100 emails I sent those crazy people. But I finally got a code from them, 20% off your first order if you use Shibboleth, all one word. But subsequent orders, they don't do at this time, the discount on. Very affordable. I hope y'all will support them. These vendors are going out left and right. And finally, we have a good, great vendor that can put restaurant quality meals together that we can utilize when we don't have time to prepare a nice whole food meal. Now, they're not going to help you with weight loss like you combining red column, yellow column meals, but they are the next best thing. Does it matter, except for being 6 hours apart, about wow meals when you start and finish the day? Is earlier better? Earlier is always better. The more time you have between your last eating episode and bedtime, the more fat you're going to burn. Becky, help me get my head straight about taking an earned holiday without me binging and continuing holiday when it's time to get back to Shibby. I don't know, all I can do is tell you my take on that. If you're only having 6 holidays a month, if you want to binge, go right ahead, okay? That's going to give you another 24, 25 days a month to have perfect days. And other than that huge weight spike that you have after a holiday, and other than the misery you're causing yourself, if all of your other days are perfect, you shouldn't feel guilt. You shouldn't feel regret. It's part of the lifestyle. You're occasionally indulging in gluttonous behavior like I do, but it's not your lifestyle any longer because you're having 24 to 25 perfect days. So if you want to have a hog trough day all day, go for it. How I remedied that after years of having huge hog trough days, but yet having 24 to 25 perfect days a month, losing all my weight, I decided I don't feel good after I have a holiday that's a binge day. I really feel a lot better if I just take my portion plate, have one plate of anything that I want, challah meal, and then when I stop that, I just feel great. I don't feel regret. I don't feel bad. And in fact, if I stay under my baseline metabolic rate, even on holidays and challah meal type days, I don't ever miss a beat with my weight loss and weight management program. I don't know if you're journaling, but you've got to get leverage on yourself in your journal. You've got to ask yourself, why did I do that? What was I feeling in that moment that caused me to binge to the point that I stretched my stomach and felt miserable and took away from the pleasure of that challah meal or holiday? You actually take away from the pleasure when you stuff yourself. So why not write that down in your journal and try to get some leverage on yourself and go, why do I do that? In fact, I took away from the very pleasure I could have been having if I'd been more temperate in that holiday. And by the way, here's how I feel. I have acid reflux. I have lethargy. I just don't feel good when I do this. And then the next day I'm up 4 or 5 pounds. Why go through that? Why do I want pleasure, pain, mouth pleasure coupled with pain? Why not just pleasure all the time? Why not change and live moderately? Enjoy a moderate sized meal and then feel the amazing strength and vitality afterwards, and no regret, no shame, staying under your baseline metabolic rate every day. You've got to get leverage on yourself in that journal. Why are you doing that? You got to get to know yourself. Are you feeling FOMO? Why do you eat like it's the last supper? I'm talking to myself. Travis, why do you eat like it's the last meal you're ever going to have? Why? Why do you do that? Why do you have this scarcity mindset, like if you don't binge on this, you're never going to get to eat it again? It's just foolishness for me. But you'll have to figure out your thing. And I really would urge you to journal and not just put that meal down and cross it off, but really write down what triggered that binge. What triggered it? What was you feeling? Stress, anxiety? It's usually FOMO, fear of missing out. No other pleasure in your life but food. You've got to adopt other pleasures in life. It doesn't, people don't like to talk about it, but so many people are living without pleasure. They're not having any pleasure in life. They work all day, they serve all day, they care for people all day, and then they engage in a form of self-abuse all over instant gratification. We engage in self-abuse because we're not getting pleasure anywhere else. Nobody's putting anything in our love tank. And so the only thing that we can think of to do as good people, we're not going to do drugs, we're not going to do alcohol, we're not going to do other things that we shouldn't be doing. So what is the common thing that we all do? We go and engage with food like it's the only pleasure in life. You've got to get out and you've got to find other pleasures other than food to get your mind off the instant gratification of food. And you got to journal about it to get leverage on yourself. My daughter has been on for around 7+ days. She has lost 8 pounds. Way to go. She introduced Karen to this. Awesome. Give your daughter a hug for old Travis. Congratulations. Good morning, Patricia Hurt. You rock star. She don't like me to call her that, I don't think, but you red-headed beauty queen. Love you, sis. Good to connect with you for a few minutes. Would it be possible to add PB2 and a banana extract to UMP shake? Banana extract? Yes. PB2? Yes. Keep your shake calories at 250 to 300 calories, please. That would be an eating episode. Melissa, you can do that. No problem. Banana extract, all good. PB2, all good. But you got to make sure your overall shake calories, because it's pre-digested, 250 to 300 calories for a meal episode, under 200 calories for a snack episode, and you're good to go. Does the coffee have acid? Yes, it is acidic. If you can't have an acidic coffee, I recommend bio coffee that's alkaline. But you should count a serving of bio coffee as a half a snack. Yes, you must journal. I'm glad you're considering it. Which peanut butter is approved? There's so many, Sandra, I don't even know where to begin. Sis, are you familiar with our food library? Have you checked in there? There is a ton of peanut butter approved. Now, some really tasty ones, nuts and more. But if you're just looking for the run of the mill, any peanut butter that doesn't have partially hydrogenated oil in the ingredients, and you'll be fine. But the library is chock full. If you'll use it, if you don't mind using it, you'll find tons of peanut butter that's approved. Legendary, tastes delicious. Nuts and more is my favorite. There's some good ones. If you're looking for run of the mill, Peter Pan Natural, Jif Natural, those will work great. Thanks for the stars. Thank you. Appreciate you, Liz. God bless you. I work for stars. I work for tips, y'all. It's tough times up in the crib, but we're still blessed and highly favored. Thank you for the stars. If I'm breastfeeding, should I make any substitutions? You should, of course, do not take my advice. you should, without consulting your physician. But what I will tell you, if my wife was nursing a child, I would say the following. You need to stick mostly with, let me know if this makes sense to you. I'm assuming you've earned your fast track badge. So mostly blue column meals, mostly blue column. Do you know what that means? And then I would incorporate hemp hearts everywhere that it makes sense. Hemp hearts helps with cellular rejuvenation and helps produce very healthy mother's milk. So anywhere where you could use hemp hearts as your main item, like on a salad with 3 to 5 tablespoons of hemp hearts, or on your other blue column meals, use a tablespoon of hemp hearts. The primary goal is not to lose weight, but it's to make your body healthy and produce very high quality milk for the baby. Hemp hearts, I would incorporate those. Let me know if that made sense. What do stars mean on Facebook? Facebook now allows your folks, the followers, to award you stars on Facebook, and I believe you get 1% of a star. So they for the creator to entice us to create content on their Facebook platform. I believe it's 1%, maybe 10%. I can't remember. I believe it's 1 to 10%. So if somebody gives me 500 stars, it's $5. I get $5. Really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Thank you, Liz. Got just a prayer request that's private. I'm coming back to Shibboleth after gaining some weight back. The first time I lost 40 plus pounds, lost control when my mom got cancer, God bless. Became her caregiver and went through some depression. She's now cancer-free, thank God, but I am 65 pounds heavier. I need to get the weight off. I'm a silent watcher learner, as most of our members are, actually. Please pray for my motivation as I go back through the videos and lessons. We will. God bless you. We're here for you. Please do not hesitate to reach out to a mentor if you need one-on-one help, but please do come to as many 11 a.m. sessions as you can. Another private question, AdvoCare Omni is on sale. I did not know that. Thanks for sharing. Buy one, get one. Wasn't sure if you would want to share that with the group. So I had no idea. I'm going to go buy some immediately. When they run these sales, it's a huge deal. And I'm taking Delta, and there's not that much difference between Omni and Delta. So thank you for that private message that I did not know. Omni is on sale. That's a comprehensive weight management system. To get one, buy one, get one free is huge. So I will be doing that myself while they have supply. If anybody else wants to do that with me, you can go to www.blowtorchfat.com, www.blowtorchfat.com. Highly recommend you do that. It's got your vitamins, your minerals, your fish oil, your appetite control aids, your weight management aids, and you do that coupled with Shibboleth, man, it's awesome. Can we have rehydrate on a lion day? It's not optimal, but you can. So if you're working out hard, you're sweating it out, your electrolytes are being depleted, you can have an AdvoCare Rehydrate as an extra. Would Omni be good for Top Gun? Almost as good as Delta. There's very little difference between Delta and Omni. I only choose Delta because it gives me maybe a tad more energy. But Omni is almost the very same product. And if I can save that kind of money, it's not worth it to me to get the Delta, to be honest. Anybody else? Any other questions? We're going to have to go. Is all hearts and minds clear? It is 11:20 and I got to buzz. I got to go buzz the tower. Any final questions before I go? Thank y'all for coming today. I hope you picked up something that can be of a help to you. Please don't forget, yes, Omni is the same package system. You have pack 1, pack 2, and you take it the same way as you do Delta. Good question. Please pray about becoming a partner at $5 a month or more. We need you. We really need you. If God gives you the unction to do so, I know God will bless you. So www.helpshibboleth.com. We want to get Shibboleth healthy so that it can just keep getting better and it can be here for a long time without it being just me. If it's just me, it's not going to be nearly as effective. Thank you, Joni, for all you do. This is how we pay our support team members. We need these partnerships. www.helpshibboleth.com, y'all. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Lord willing, at 11 a.m. See y'all later.